Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. You know, I spend more time in my neighbor's yard than they do. Let's go check out their persimmon tree right there, see if there's any left. And then let's see if there's some material off of that northern red oak tree. I have never bow drilled northern red oak. There's still some on that tree right there. I love the bark on a persimmon tree. Look at how rough it is. And there were a couple on the ground. Northern red oak. And there's plenty of branches on the ground, but you never want to get materials for bow drill off the ground. And you want to make sure that the bark is not on it. So this is not directly on the ground. This might be our specimen here. Now I get to poking around on it, and it's got, probably has streaks of punkwood throughout it. But we won't know until we tear into it. So I'm gonna cut this knot off, these knots off, and probably use this for my fireboard and the spindle. But I am gonna go ahead and clean this side up also. That felt pretty punky. Looks like this whole side right here is punky from there out. Let's go ahead and we'll split down along that crack. We have to cut this end off because of that tunneling right there. I'm going to need a good sound end if this is going to be the bearing block end. Looks like it's gonna work. Do check out my bow drill playlist. I have several detailed tutorials. And this would be our fireboard. Let's go ahead and flatten it off first. All right, this is pretty weak over on this end. Let's just flatten this out. We'll use it for the fireboard. Northern red oak, a new species for me. right now, I do not anticipate any problems with this set at all, because the wood is dry and it's nicely degraded. I think it's going to work nicely. I can figure out how to get away from all these shadows. Loblolly pine needles. Let's split this up and put it in on the fire. Let's give it a try. Alright, northern red oak on northern red oak, fatwood barren block, pine needles for a tinder bundle, and split northern red oak for fuel wood. This is a new species for me. I stopped counting different species after about 25 or 30. I guess I've probably done about 35 or 40 different species for bow drill. All right, that divot, the deeper that I drilled into that divot, the softer it got. And that's why that spindle went pointy like that. But we got it. Straight off the ground. You want to give your amber at least a minute to coalesce so that it'll come together good and tight and become one big hot fireball. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Before you leave my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that drop-down list, select all. And do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one. Now, I'm not piling these up on top of the coals. These I'm piling up off to the side. So, here's the piece I'm going to keep. I'm going to set you up on the sawhorse because you're going to need a dark background to see the flames coming out of there.